What's up, guys? Today we have a Agni aspect game here. Over in the carry lane, starting at purple, we're going Bluestone and Dagger of Frenzy. Decided to try this out a bit, get some of those yellow numbers up. If you've played this aspect, you know that a couple autos and then a 2, you get deleted very quickly. So doing the simple clear, picking up purple here. We have a pretty good clear with this Afro. You know, she's getting some dots on them, and then I can 2 clear out that wave. We decide to auto for a little bit. Looking for pressure, pushing up in lane with this Afro. I'm playing to the left side here because we saw them go right into the jungle. Decide to hold the 2 for a bit here. That way I have it in case they come back out. Pick up the dash. Side camps come up, dash through them. Quicker clear. Dash is actually one of your quickest clearing abilities as well, your 3.
Your right tower is under attack.
Right now everything's pretty even, and then I saw a flash over here on the right side of this Ares. He misses his chains.
Let's test your heat resistance.
Start hitting at the wave a little bit, missing some autos. Clear the wave for that pressure, and now we're on the offensive. Get a couple good autos on the Medusa, she gets stunned, wait for those beads to go out, first kill, easy.
Nice job.
Thanks.
Ping out the speed, kind of collect some of these buffs, let the waves meet in the middle. We don't need to stand on their tower line, just the easy way to get ganked. You know, if you push up to their tower line, look for something else, find farm somewhere else on the map. Early on this time, I'm doing a pretty good job of that. This Ares is pushed up here. Go, hey, let's try to get a couple autos off on them. Having trouble landing them. And there's that combo I was talking about. As soon as that 2 hits after a couple autos have stacked up, their health is just gone. So I've got a pretty good lead right now. Both the kills on our team. I'm level 4 already. That Medusa's still stuck at level 2. I mean, we have full control of this lane. So again, we immediately start looking for farm.
An ally has been slain.
That's too bad.
Your right tower is under attack.
And about the same time we get back, waves are meeting in the middle. We're going to clear these out because we don't see them immediately. Again, just to keep that pressure up.
Enemy missing left.
Your right tower is under attack.
They finally make it back to the wave. I guess they took the long way, didn't have their portals up.
Hey, my eyes are up here.
See Ares in the bush, again, kind of out of position. Get the stuns off. I missed the 2 on the Ares, so he didn't take as much damage. Dash away, just get a little safety, put some damage on the minions. Back to farm. First part of this game is pretty textbook. I mean, I don't have anything that I think needs to be done right now. I haven't even completed my first back yet. Still have a full health pot. I mean, looking pretty good. Again, just saving my abilities here. No pressure to clear out any faster in case we get ganked. And full buy Dagger Frenzy.
Your right tower.
Looking for next item. And then I believe I grab, yeah, Tearfing. And again, you'll see here soon, I pop that Dagger Frenzy pretty much on cooldown unless I know I'm about to get into a fight. It's just good to have those stacks up. They don't fade. It's a 15-second cooldown. It's basically going to be cooled down by the time I get back to the wave. Or he blinks on me right here. I have it available. And I'm about to have it available again. Dash through. Okay, we take out their Ares. They're coming at us. We're trying to juke the Scythe, but we blow them up with the 2. And there it is. All 5 kills right now belong to me. Beautiful support play from this Afro. I mean, she is putting in work. Fenrir came over just in case, but says, hey, you guys got it. Doesn't want to take any of our farm, helping us not only keep that lead, but make it even bigger. Again, pop dagger frenzy, just kind of keeping that up. Maybe could have held it here, but trying to clear this quickly.
Your right tower is under attack.
It's back up in 6 seconds, probably getting ready for a fight. See if they decide to push up at all, and back to the farm.
An enemy has been
So far, too, the rest of the map has pretty good control. I mean, we've dropped 2 kills in other parts. We just picked up a kill in mid. With that Fenrir, he's level 5, got the ult. Or level 8, he got the ult.
slain.
Again, that Dusa is just so low. I can walk up, kill her under tower. This is really the best part of the game. Early game, Agni aspect, really strong. Mid game, it's pretty strong as well. Positioning is very important though. You can't hide behind walls like you normally do with Agni when you're in aspect, because your bombs just don't quite do as much late game. And pop that dagger there whenever it came off cooldown. Unfortunately, I can't hit an auto to save my life today, despite how well I'm playing.
Been slain.
So I call out gold here. I figure we could probably do it. Then we see that the mid lane's pushed up pretty far. So we're running in right now. We're going to try to get another kill off on this Zeus while this Fenrir is kind of playing for his life right here. Get the stuns off. And there's the 2. I dash out just because that Thanatos rotated in. Try not to get one shot. Say, I'm going to sit under tower. If you want me, you got to eat some damage for it. And almost able to full buy a tier 3 item on that back there. Pop dagger frenzy on the way out of base and rotate back to my tower. That way I don't lose as much farm. Again, I've got a 2 level lead on this Medusa. Feeling really good. Our Afro is level 8 compared to their level 7 Ares. So we're looking like we're still in a pretty good spot. This Medusa's played up really high on the tower line right here. I don't know what she was thinking trying to just get this tower. Ends up feeding. So she got lost in the sauce, turned around. I mean, that's foul on the play right there. Fighting in mid, they trade junglers. I noticed they're all fighting over there. I'm safe to push up a little bit and then rotate over. So it's a 3 for 2 trade. I'm calling, hoping this Fenrir will come over and this Afro. I clear out, they're on their way. So first I want to get these minions down. And then as they started up, I come over and we begin melting this Gold Fury. Early Gold Fury, quick work, 8 minutes. Aspect Agni just goes crazy in this situation. And then throw out bombs to secure. Make sure no one's around just in case. Back to the lane, get the farm. So far, it's great rotations from the team. We're calling out objectives. You know, it's going very smooth.
Be right back.
Backing, gonna buy a full item, get that tier thing online, and then go into Eggsy so I can kind of start hitting some tanks a little harder. Right now, the Ares isn't a problem, but he can become one very quickly if I'm not careful. Kind of deciding where to go since right now there's not really an objective on the map. The waves are kind of in the middle. I see that Deuce is going there, so we'll clear out this little camp right here, go to wave, not miss any XP from it. Maybe I'm a little too loose with this dagger frenzy. It might have been good to hold there in case I did end up having to fight this Medusa. Right now it's on cooldown, but now it's back. I seen that Thanatos cross a ward rotating over this way. So I decide I'm going to try to path high here and couldn't get over the wall. But I'm going to path high here and try to get some cleanup kills from a nice little angle in their back line. So get the Zeus, put some damage on Thana who misses his scythe. He has the Aegis out, and just not quite enough to get him.
Sorry.
They're back in here. We have minions pushing in. They decide to stay. Just barely that Medusa stays alive. I thought she was going to burn down from Bluestone, but
Your right tower is under attack.
I'm playing a little greedy here. I'm feeling myself a little overconfident. Eat a lot of poke for it, and ultimately get nothing out of it other than baiting them. I see that Thana still over here fighting, but I'm deciding, yeah, I'm getting out of here. Kind of leave my Afro hanging. I should have stuck around a little bit, but the group's back. I decide I'm going to push out this left lane. Fenrir's up there kind of fighting Zeus in the jungle randomly, so I'm just going back to farming, keep my level lead. Right now I'm 3 levels up on this Medusa, and really higher than everybody else. Not much, but barely. And it's enough for me to feel confident in being able to push solo. I do see Fenrir over there in a lot of trouble. They're rotating to him, but I decide I'm going to split push right here and get this tower instead. Making quick work of it. Keeping an eye that Ares is rotating over. And I know they're still behind me fighting back that way.
Destroy the left enemy tower.
Run into Thana here. He whiffs the scythe. At this point, he should really just run. I realize he kind of has some support with him. Doesn't matter. As soon as my 3 comes up and those chains wear off, I have the ability to get out, throw some bombs to zone. They're not deterred. They really want me dead. The entire team's rotated over here. I'm just waiting for cooldowns to come up. Throw down my 1, try to get that stun out. Again, creating any distance I can, and my dash came back up here. I should have just turned and dashed, but got a little greedy trying to kill that Medusa. No big deal. This is really the first mistake I make in the game, is not paying attention to where my team is still fighting, their whole team rotating over, not keeping up on my cooldowns.
Your middle tower.
And, as always, not warding. I notice, even worse than jungle, I do not ward when I'm playing carry. So, that again is something we'll have to work on. So, Thor ult, retreat. Anubis kind of playing over the wall, looking to throw something out. Afro gets picked on the backside of that wall. The Anubis is still kind of under tower, waiting for everybody to come back. Working on getting a stun out here, pushing these guys back. I dash in aggressively, looking for this Mordred. He hits pretty hard, nothing crazy. Dagger Frenzy pop there would have been helpful. This Medusa decides she's going to try to take my tower while I'm busy helping the team out here. Said, you know what, I'll let her. I'll grab this purple buff right here and rotate over top of her and see if we can catch her in a lazy back, which we do. So she's probably stuck there in the item menu. She dashes a little deeper, and that's that health gone just from the 2 and all those stacks on those auto attacks. She does almost delete me with the ult though. Does a lot of damage.
Thanks. Your right tower.
At this point, she's still 2 levels down. So that is kind of a troubling sign. Her damage check, she is getting online. And even at 2 levels down, she was able to kind of box me.
Attack the Gold Fury. Help.
So again here, I call out Gold Fury. The Fenrir pretty much was already dead. The rest of the team wouldn't have rotated in on time. But we do see an opportunity to fight here. The Zeus is a little bit out of position and gets annihilated. I use the beads here, dash away. Afro gives a good ult just in case. I didn't have it up. And now, hey, we got a pick. Let's go for an objective. Let's get something out of it. Let's push our lead that we got off of that.
On my way.
Thanks.
I see Than here. Ping him out. Kind of bait that I'm backing off. Thor pushed in a little heavier. Got Afro with me. Healing up. He has the ult away.
Careful left. Be careful
So we decide to go ahead and pull. Even though the stand knows we're here, they're really not in too big of a position to fight us on this. I pop Dagger of Frenzy just to burn it quickly. I see them coming in. I stun out this Ares just so he doesn't really have too much of a chance to steal. Put some damage on him, push him out. Now Than wants to come in. Finn does the same thing. We clear that out. He takes him away. Easy day. That's really using the cooldowns to play around the objective. Keep them off of it, and then we can deal with them after. Like right here, I see Than getting that. Now I push in pretty greedily and walk into a 2v1 situation. Mordred behind me, my dash is down, and I get cooked for it. Played out of position, played a little too aggressive. And they're all on our tower line, trying to give that good siege. Medusa comes in with the ult. Team's playing pretty well. Next item to pick up here is Executioner. Again, want that pin, and then I want some additional damage on top of that. So Heartseeker is a good natural choice.
Your middle tower is under
Right now, just waiting, full team fight in mid. The Gold Fury objective's down. We're pushing up pretty well on that left side minion wave. Medusa has to go back to clear it. We probably should be looking for Pyro or Fire Giant. We're naturally already grouped around it. Mordred goes in and completely misses way in the back line, maybe trying to get back to the rest of his team. Zeus ult comes out, kind of splits the team up a little bit, and Thanatos ends up in the air, running away. Zeus pays for it, just left out of position after that Mordred died. Quick Fire Giant call.
attack fire giants.
Again, they're down 2, 20 and 30 second timers. This is an easy way for us to get this FG. And Agni, again, Aspect Agni just melts. So, I dash through, notice a couple over there. They're looking to try to steal, and again, we're going to see how we play around this objective right here. So I get the stun out, it's a little early. I'm taking a lot of damage here, and they, unfortunately, because of that, we didn't do a good enough job pushing them off of it or dropping it in time. We lose it to their team and get cleaned up in the process. So Than's chasing out Anubis. He has no escape. We can't really play up with him here. Than's kind of looking on me. I dash, trying to see if he's going to try to come down on me under tower. Unfortunately, Anubis goes down. We have to reset. But his 3 on the ground right there strips Fire Giant away from Ares. Not a bad one to pull it off of.
Tower is under attack.
So they're sieging this tower right here. They realize they not only had the tier 2, but the tier 1 to deal with as well. And I get just eat every ability there. The Zeus's Chain Lightning really does a lot. Thor goes back in here. We're kind of losing this fight. We need to be in full retreat. Instead, we end up getting quad killed. Almost the aside. Surrender vote goes out. Immediately goes away. In my mind, we still have an opportunity to win this. I mean, there's no need to surrender. We're still in this. We're down 5k gold right now. Not the biggest deal this late in the game. I mean, it is an item or so, but we still have an opportunity here. Anubis doing a pretty good job on this defense so far. Throws the ability out a little bit far. We lose it in the end. He goes down for it, but it gets us back in the game. It holds off enough time for us to actually get out here.
Your right tower is under attack.
So I'm over here looking for this Mordred. Good damage off on him. Turn back to the team. And now I'm kind of in a good position in their back line to get some good damage out and make them reconsider. Ooh, throw the ult a little bit far. Medusa pays for the aggressive dash either way. Still looking to get that Heartseeker online so I can get just a little more damage. So right now positioning is everything, knowing when we have an advantage to press and when not. That's kind of our biggest problem so far. In the later stages of this game, you know, we went from a lead and we're thinking, oh, we could just steamroll the entire team. There's nothing they can do, and then all of a sudden realizing, oh wait, they can contest objectives. You know, they do have the damage now to actually kill us. And really not realizing that sooner, I think, is kind of where we faltered on that fire giant. We realize there's 3 around us right now while we're doing this gold. And again, not learning from the mistakes of the past, you know, I throw out all the ults to secure it. I don't use, I used beads very late there. I shouldn't have used beads at all. They didn't have anyone around to actually do the damage. So I held them intentionally and got pulled, and then for some reason panic beads. Thanatos up in the air behind me. Waiting for that sound and just missed the cue. So have Heartseeker online now, looking for the next item. I decide we'll throw some crit at the last end of this build. I believe I'm going to go Rage Deathbringer. I don't think I quite get that far into getting these items online. But the idea is Rage Deathbringer. Looking at the builds here, so far there's nothing, there's no Spectral on the enemy team, there's no Nemean on the enemy team, or Nemean on the enemy team. So there's nothing for me to really kill myself against. Looking at this Fenris build, he's very bruisery. Our Afro is building really nice true support. She gets a wonderful kill off that Thanatos as well.
Your left tower is under attack. An ally has been
So they counter rotate in on us. This Zeus is in a bad spot. Unfortunately, he's on me out, and I can't quite get to him. When I do catch up to him, that's just the work of Agni right there. Aspect, I mean, you get a couple of those autos on and hit that too, and it just explodes for huge damage. Mordred wants to chase me down. Not really a lot I can do here, trying to keep him off of me, but no luck. A Bloodforge may have been good in this spot as well, one for the extra power, and then additionally for that shield, give me a little more opportunity to box. I ping out that our mid wave's coming up, letting somebody know they need to go defend that mid before they get our Phoenix again. Thor's up there, so he's able to do it. Afro's unfortunately getting chased out, but he gets ulted and ends up having to fight this Mordred while trying to clear the wave. And he backs off, and it looks like we're going to lose this Phoenix again. Anubis and them may be able to keep it up and get the Mordred killed.
That's too bad.
But no, Phoenix goes down. They did at least kill the Mordred, but unfortunately we lost the Phoenix again on that defense. So something to keep an eye on also is when Phoenixes are coming back up. Spend more time defending. In a position like this is where it's good to have wards around the fire giant. That way we know if they're going, you know, to actually fight it. Same thing, kind of get those oracle camps up and then stay around the base and wait for opportunities to fight. Make them fight on your Phoenixes. That way you have that extra damage. They have to siege you rather than a random pick. Talking about wards around that fire giant. That's the exact reason right there. If we know, we can go up and get it. We can come off our phoenixes, go up there and get it. Instead, we're just left wondering where they're at. Fenrir, some reason, really out of position. We heard they just did Fire Giant. He's pushed up really far in mid.
Defend left lane.
Luckily, doesn't get picked, able to escape.
Defend.
Defend left
Get my
lane.
Bluestone online here, hit level 20, have the 1500. Want that extra damage from the improved starter.
Attack the Gold Fury. Defend the Gold Fury.
Calling to defend gold. They are all on it when we ping it out. I saw Medusa on the left. They're probably going to get it done before we get there.
Once more into the breach.
But they're doing this really slow. So we have an opportunity. We kind of dive here. They immediately look for me on the back end. And I bomb it there to secure it. Unfortunately, it costs my life. But that's going to give us some wave pressure, which is going to be much needed. It's very helpful, so those will push on their own, and we may end up getting that left tower, maybe even a Phoenix if they leave it unchecked because they're so thirsty to get the rest of our Phoenixes down and close this game out. Unfortunately, Afro gets picked, and it's up to Anubis again for a base defense here. It's just not going to be enough. And with that, we're pretty much down this entire time, and they're going to have the opportunity to close it out. The surrender vote goes out. This late in the game, sometimes I just let them take it. You know, it's up to them. They've worked for it. I even type in there, we just watch. You know, sometimes they earned it. Let them get the kill. And that's Agni Aspect. Really, the turning point was losing that Fire Giant. It really helped them get back in the game. The biggest mistake we made is not warding, not dropping the Fire Giant and engaging them properly, thinking we could just steamroll both them and the Fire Giant. Took a lot of damage, and that's what cost us ultimately. If you enjoyed the video today and want to see more, please like, subscribe, comment things that you want to see, things that you think I should do differently to help me improve. I'd appreciate it a lot. Thank you very much. Shiny out.